What inspired you to take on the role?
To work with Denzel was a big pull. To work with Dan Gilroy, who is the writer-director. It's always great to work with writer-directors. They're very clear of intention, they know what they want, and they usually get what they want, ultimately. And I was really excited by the fact that this was a character who embodied the idea of having conviction and having heart and believing in other people and understanding the interconnectedness of all of us. Those sort of themes really matter to me.
Right.
And especially in this moment in time, in this day and age, when there's a sort of energy and an air of divisiveness around us at all times, the idea of putting something out into the world in a movie that was a sort of reaction to that,
Sure.
I thought was a positive and worthy cause.
You know, speaking of the times right now, there's a lot going on in the world today, and this might inspire a bit of social responsibility or political activism. How are the themes in Roman J. Israel Esquire relevant to what's happening in the world right now?
I think the themes that we explore in the movie are always relevant. I think we always have to be conscious and aware of forces that are sort of working against the idea of people being compassionate towards one another. So I think the film, in that sense, is timeless and
Sure.
will always resonate. But why it's important in this particular moment in time, you know, there are all kinds of issues that it sort of illuminates, whether it be the prison industrial complex that we're sort of living within in America, and beyond that, I mean, just more general thematics, the idea of really believing in something that is for the good of all, and persevering within that belief and not giving up.
Right.
Despite the fact that there can be apathy, there can be material seduction, there can be all kind of things that can pull you away from that sort of idealism, but to remain true to it is really a life worth living.
One of the biggest Harry Potter fans in the world,
Oh,
literally
cool.
reached out to me after she knew I was interviewing you, and she has a question for you. She says, does the Mirror of Erised play a part in the next Fantastic Beast film?
Oh, I'd be a very, very disloyal wizard if I answered that. I can't say, I'm afraid.
Oh, maybe you can answer this one then. What do you imagine your relationship with Percival Graves to be?
Goodness me. I think I'd be in big trouble with J.K. Rowling right now if I answered any of these.
Fair enough. You know, you've shown a great range of ability with a lot of the roles you've chosen. Is there any genre that you'd want to tackle next?
I think I'm about ready for a comedy.
Yeah.
A comedy, yeah, I've played around with most genres at this point. I mean, I'd like to do better versions of some of the genres I've played in. But you know, that's the fun of this stuff, and it's getting to sort of stretch my legs in all different directions and remain sort of excited about what the next surprise will be along the way.